buy Kootenai Innovative Wood or Klesnikoff Mass Timber. I think they're gonna rebrand the name or the company over here to Klesnikoff Mass Timber, and the Kootenai Innovative Wood's not gonna exist anymore. But you know what that means? Not loading here. No beams, no big panels, nothing oversized. I must be headed to Klesnikoff, the main yard. You would think. No. I'm heading to Grand Forks.
I'll see what I can do.
That's about 130 kilometers empty. I mean, that's nothing compared to the empty I run some days, but I was not expecting that. Beautiful July 9th here. 19 degrees Celsius. I slept in Canada just south of Janelle, which is south of Castlegar. Slept over there, ran out of hours, got up early today morning, fueled up, and headed to Nelson, unloaded, and now we're headed back south towards Castlegar, and it's 7:45. 7:46.
Right now? What's that? Just wondering, is that hemlock going to slow up next week like you're saying, or what's it going to do from the distance there?
Bunch of
6 loads of longs today and two short if they get a chance.
Okay, so we're kind of knocking a bit of a hole every day in this alley, so I guess we could haul some of our canter today. I don't think it would hurt. Like, it's nothing crazy, but we could fill in a bit if we can manage that. Bring canter down.
bunch of lumber mills in the area, and I just have VHF set to scan, so it's scanning every channel that's programmed in.
About 14, 12. What was the other one? 20, 10, and 9.
Thank you.
Out here, usually the radios are pretty clean language. Usually, if the clip just all of a sudden ends, you know what happened. Out in the boonies, usually it's just normal conversations we have on the radios. So when it gets into the cities, that's where all the racist and strong language is. Funny when we all get stuck in traffic and get frustrated, a lot of people's jackwagon side comes out.
Really didn't do like a very good day to climb up there. You never know where that steep person's going to show up.
Due to sweeping his deck. Nice. It's rare to see a truck driver clean his deck. I sweep my deck or walk my deck, depending on what I had loaded. But I'll walk the deck every single time I unload. Any kind of pallet stuff, I'll go sweep it. If it's big lifts of lumber.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get everything done. I tried.
Big lifts of lumber, I'll just walk it and make sure there's nothing on the deck that could fly off and hit someone's windshield. That is a side-by-side on the road. That's not legal in Canada, at least not in British Columbia. You see that in the US, you do not see that here in Canada. Interesting.
My fault, I guess, hey?
12 kilometers from Castlegar. We'll see if the scale's open. In the morning it was closed, but I went through fairly early.
Core truck coming. Let's use the scales there, Chuck.
Flowers along the ditch. Camera probably doesn't pick it up, so never mind. You know, it's still 80, right? Pretty sure we're still at 80. Horse. Hey.
Back up here.
Man, I feel like going for a ride this weekend. Might just be able to time it out. So the load we're picking up here in Grand Forks is going to be delivered on Tuesday in Sumner, which is
short
in Washington.
2 million down here.
Between like Seattle and Tacoma. So there'll be no video on Sunday. Sometimes you get videos on Sunday, sometimes you don't.
I'll save that for fire next week.
Yeah, he enjoys doing that. So, right.
I've got a dentist appointment Monday morning, so yay. Also, finally getting my second shot.
Go ahead.
Hey, would you be able to get one of you guys into the shop to grab a cylinder for us?
Hopefully,
yeah, I can be there in about 5-10.
Hopefully enough people take their shot so we can open the border. Some truck with, I'm not sure what he was hauling.
Yeah, doing good actually. Yeah, pretty good. How are you doing? Yeah. I want to see neither. Actually, just talking about a house here on like Friday. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Looking for things over here, but the prices just kind of went crazy, and that works good there. So yeah, I'll just hang out there. Yeah, I swear it like jumped $100,000 overnight for everything. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, you're very limited to what I can buy anyway. you, right? But yeah, no, it's all should work out. Yeah. What's up for the weekend?
Glide confirm in the basement of M2. I will call the individual back.
Yeah, please. And I'd just be taking one of the totes that are outside the fiber line. I think they're clean.
Yeah, I will get with I'll get hold of that fiber line guy.
Okay, thank you.
Same thing, Fraser bought a house up your way, so I gotta come see that, and I'll stop in myself.
Hey, usually I go to that Chinese restaurant right beside the fields there, and I go have dinner once in a while.
Oh, I'll look for you. It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I missed where there's a really good Chinese restaurant. We haven't gone out to a restaurant in such a long time.
Got alright.
Like I've bought burgers and stuff like that at fast food joints and like on the ferry, but actually go out, sit down restaurant.
That will be a little bit with that camper.
Mark, Karu.
Okay, I'll just look for somebody to wave me down, I guess.
You guys see in the background there, the mountain has got a brown spot on it?
The other individual.
That's where there was a forest fire last week. I don't know if you guys can see it from this far away, but it's my first view of it. Looks like it wasn't horribly big, but it's still, that would be scary. We'll see if we get a better view of it if we leave out of town. I'm not sure if it came right to the highway, if it came to the highway or not. But it's too far away to be sure. Kind of surprised if it's open. It's Friday, it's never open on a Friday. Yeah, it says open. Did not expect that. So, let's do a couple of minute detour. Normally, if it was closed, I'd be turning right to Highway 3 West over here. But because it's open, I legally have to stay on this road. And the law pretty much is, if you've passed the open sign, you must go to stop at the scale. There's a couple places where if you are within 20 miles or 50 miles of the scale, you must go detour to that scale. That's why
whenever you got some time to come over to the garage just to move some pallets out for us.
I think Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories has one of those laws. If I ever go up in the north, I'll have to research that. Cool if the boss sent me to Alaska or something like that.
Lumber trucks down Mountain Road from railcar loading to shipping office.
Yeah, you just gave me a short, so just give me a, I don't know, medium maybe?
I didn't get to drive it yet. How was it?
Nice.
Yeah, it looked pretty nice.
Looks like the Super B's getting inspected. Not sure why. Could be just a random inspection. I don't see anything wrong. Not sure what his weight would have been. Looks like they're just making general inspections, so might be just an inspection. Could have been done nothing wrong. We're just gonna check everything over.
You're not in trouble or anything. No worries.
I'll have a triple bunk grand for a big line down here for you.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what kind of what we can see of that forest fire driving by it. Looks like it got really close to some houses.
Probably has to come out if you want to do more practicing.
Hey Phil, the guy wasn't around, but I remembered where the glycol berm was from when I was oiling, so I just left it right in front there.
Okay, copy that.
Now, can you move it to the glycol berm about 3 meters north of that?
Yeah, you did.
I'll be right there. That thing was just about in the
red dye on the road. Water bombers dropping red dye. That's going to be red dye. That side of the cliff is going to be dyed red for many years. Loaded. Only 8 bundles, 20 feet each, but max weight load, like right max weight, US weight load. Canadian weight, we could go more. Had to get the forklift driver to move the load a little bit further back to get that perfect balance. Drives and trailer are both maxed out. -37°C. Definitely getting warmer. Looks like the chip truck. Looks like he's just finished loading, maybe? All the jaws are closed. Not quite sure. Maybe he's loading the front trailer. I have not seen that red truck before. It's an old International. Sleeper cab on it. It's new to me. They store most of their logs to the right here. See some of the stacks over there. says I'll be home around 12:30. I'm thinking of getting the tires put on today. I think once I get over the E-Holt where I have lots of cell service, I will call the tire shop and see if I can get in today. Yeah, it was really quick getting in and getting loaded. It took half an hour. My safety expired, so I had to get a new safety sticker put on my helmet. And even with all that, it didn't take long to get loaded. Then again, it's only 8 pieces, so. Intersection? Yeah, I think so. Lots of tents set up here. Farmers market going on the left-hand side. Hoping to get all green lights. I was doing not too bad. Timing it out, slowing it down. Should have gone faster here. I'm just not a speeder. Okay, off throttle. Oh, come on. There it is. Whew. Oh, look, did I time it out wrong? When I said full throttle, I meant still doing the speed limit. Well, that was Grand Forks. It was kind of nice throwing straps and not having a tarp at decent temperature. I mean, it's warm, but it's not boiling hot. It's definitely comfortable. Well, a little bit on the hot side, but comfortable. tourists. I don't know if the traffic was always this bad before the lockdowns and it's just back to normal, or if when they lifted the lockdowns, everybody decided to go on a vacation to the Okanagan Valley. We're just northbound on 97 coming through Oliver, and it has been bumper to bumper traffic all the way from Osoyoos, and these towns are just full of people. I see a lot of Alberta plates. That white truck there is Alberta. I don't even have to see the back of the vehicle, I know. In BC you have to have front and rear plates. Alberta you don't, so no front plate means Alberta plate. I called the tire shop, they're expecting me. The earlier you can get in, the better. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm trying. These tourists aren't allowing me. Had the one RV pass me up the hill out of Grand Forks. Going down the hill, I passed them. Same RV passed me going up the hill on Anarchist. I passed them going down the hill again. They're doing about 20 kilometers below the speed limit, except for the climbing. The climbing, they're faster than me. And I'm like, okay, if I pass them here downhill, I should be able to stay ahead of them, get enough room to be way ahead of them. Nope, Anarchist is too big of a climb. They caught up with me right at the end. I'm like, please don't pass me. You know you're slower than me as soon as we go down the hill. Please don't pass me. They passed me. It's like, come on. When we get our RV, I vow never to pass unless I'm doing the speed limit everywhere. If I'm doing a Sunday drive, I'm just not going to pass people. Interesting, I was reading the comments about the extra video I threw up 2 weeks ago. The funny thing is I shot that video such a long time ago, I don't even remember what I talked about, and it's like, these comments aren't making any sense. I gotta go back and watch the video just so I know what these comments are about. What are you doing? You're not really facing this way, you're facing... What are your intentions? Are you just standing there? Oliver is a beautiful little town though. I see why all the tourists show up over here. Same with Osoyoos, full of tourists. Even OK Falls, full of tourists on the beach and pickleberries. But Osoyoos especially, Osoyoos is just packed. It's a nice day. It's 31.5 degrees here. There's a little bit of a breeze. It feels really nice actually. Some of these cherry trees still have cherries hanging on them. Hopefully they get them off before they start to rot. See, a lot of peaches are glowing nice and peach color. I saw pears. Those peaches there are bright orange. These here too, the right hand side. The left hand side are cherries. Peaches, pears, and cherries are all being picked right now. Cherries are getting close to the end of the season though. Pears are very early season. There's not much for pears here. Mostly you get peaches. So mostly Okanagan fruit is cherries first, peaches, and then apples. Those are the three main fruits, and then grapes, which go into wine. So it's really four main crops coming out of the Okanagan: cherries, peaches, apples, wine. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I get 4 new tires put on, and then I'll see you guys on Monday, unless you guys join me live on the weekend while I play some video games. I intend to go for a motorcycle ride tonight before I get the shot in the shoulder, because after the shot my arm might be too sore to want to ride. But on the weekend I should be sore, so might as well try playing some video game while talking to you guys live, so feel free to join us there. If not, we'll be back on the road on Monday. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, be that via just watching the videos, sharing the videos with your friends, thumbs upping them, comments, asking lots of questions. I see lots of questions in there I have to catch up, or comments I have to catch up with. I read all of them, respond back to a whole bunch. And then of course a huge bonus thank you to those that are supporting me on Patreon or on YouTube members. YouTube members and Patreon, they get a bonus episode every weekend. Bonus episode coming up tomorrow. As little as 99 cents Canadian. If you're American, it's probably going to be like 75 cents. I don't know. I don't know what the exact conversion rate is, but I'm out of here. Thanks again. You guys rock.